Well, hello and welcome to Multiplayer's Games. This is the Wednesday stream and we are taking a look at Persona 4 Arena Ultimax on the PC. eBay just finished this week. I don't know whether they played this game, but they did play a lot of fighters. And I have a lot of fighters still on my unplayed game pile of shame. And this is one of them. Although this is a fairly recent edition. So this game is based on the Persona series of RPGs, so it's got characters from that, and if you haven't played the Persona games, I definitely recommend them, they are really good. Might even be worth starting with Persona 5 Royale Edition, because the presentation of that game is exceptional, and it's well worth having a look. I'm hoping that this game, and it looks so far like it is, has similarly excellent presentation. So we'll just have a brief look at the menus. The menus are typically very nice Persona-like. Reminds me a lot of the demo scene, which used to be a really big thing back in the Atari ST and Amiga days, and they used to like having their scrolling texts everywhere, especially clever scrolling text like at the corners of screens or up and down and stuff. Yeah, just reminds me of those. So I am playing this on an arcade stick. This is a Mayflash Arcade F300. Display settings, we are playing at 1440p on Ultra, full screen. I've got the FPS counter turned on, at least I thought I had. It seems to be showing that. Oh, no, there we go. FPS display. Completely saw it. I missed that. VSync is on. We're at 120 Hz. Sound options, usual stuff. I've turned this down to 30 on the master volume. Network options, things like that. Button settings I've not changed, but you can obviously tweak those to your desire. System options, it's got autosave stuff, which I'm guessing is for the story mode. Dead zones we can set on the sticks and controls. I definitely recommend playing this with a arcade stick to get the best experience. And game options that are set on game difficulties, standard 2 rounds to win out of 3 stuff. Game difficulty normal is default, and we've got easy, safety, and that goes up to risky. So we're just going to leave that on normal. And that's that. There are some options for theatre and gallery mode. We've got story, battle, which is arcade score attack, or arena, versus, network online. Don't know whether that will work without an account. I haven't set up any accounts. We have trainings. I don't know that I'm going to do the I might just go straight into story mode on this one. And if we get unstuck or stuck, we may go back into training or lesson mode just to see how some of the things work. I'm not sure how sophisticated the fighter model is in this one. I don't know whether this is used as a competition game actually. I think what we'll do, just to get a feel for the game, is just to play this on arcade mode first of all. And we are going to be player 1.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Who shall we be?
My
We're going to be
resolve
that
is
type.
set.
Picture in your head your own appearance as well as your alter ego, your persona.
I think my persona is going to be blue.
I wish you good luck.
Thank you. No, I want to do it on normal. Standard difficulty, please.
The imperious queen of executions, Mitsuru Kirijo!
Let's see which button does what. The first match begins.
Mitsuru-san,
We're
You're
at
safe
60
now.
frames a second.
to think they even managed to
That's,
capture you.
Not good, is it? We're at
Thank you,
120.
We were
Why are
ambushed
we only
while en
getting
route,
60?
and
Is
when
this
I came
capped at
to,
60?
I was strung up here. Wait, those wounds. Don't
We
tell
might
me.
have to turn off.
They're from the
V
battle a
second,
moment
eh?
ago. But I'm fine. Do you know the whereabouts of the others?
No.
I have no idea. Most likely they're captured, just as I was. There's no need to worry. It seems the enemy isn't after our lives.
Ah, then you were used as bait to lure us Persona users here so we could fight.
That is correct. And you all waltzed right in. Now, which one of you wishes to be riddled with bullets first?
There's never any rest. Mitsuru-san, please leave this to me.
No,
Alright.
Shirogane. Whether you like it or not, I insist you yield this one to me. I will clear my disgrace by my own hands.
Yeah, the voice acting seems a bit rushed, doesn't it?
Fight!
Bloody hell.
What do you think? What do
This is,
Artemisia! What do you think? Artemisia!
quite difficult. I think we're going to get beaten there. I think perhaps we might need to take a quick look at the training, because I got absolutely slaughtered then.
Round two. Fight!
And there are counters to that.
What do you Persona! What do you think? Here! Artemisia!
Not good. Seem to be getting a bit tired. One side has a slight advantage.
I'm not sure whether that counter is supposed to be in the counters. Oh, we did
I don't
actually
plan
get a
to
KO
lose that
then.
easily.
Can they make a comeback in the next round?
Win!
Can they? That is the question.
Final! Fight!
Turn this into a victory? I'll turn those sweat. One side is beginning. One. Overall,
Wow.
What a rare, close battle! You both fought well.
We did both fight well. But we did win, just.
Very well done. I see there's no need to worry about any lasting harm to you.
A total reversal! Truly an amazing match!
So
Truly.
strange to see this phenomenon occurring in the real world.
Right, I think we
must
need to
clear
take a quick
myself of
look
this
at
indignity.
the training
culprit
and
had best be
tutorials in this,
prepared.
because that didn't seem to work in the way I was expecting. I don't want to go next, I want to go back to the menu, please, and I also want to turn off VSync.
Who will win?
No, come on. Can we get out of this? Just let me get out.
Who are you?
Round 1.
Come on.
Fight!
Yes, I'm quite sure. Thank you. Right, first things first. Options. Oh. Display settings. VSync off. I do want to keep those, thank you. And we are going to go practice lesson mode. Walking, crouching, weak attack, strong attack. Alright, well let's start with walking, make sure that we are walking properly. Versus. Let's start with basic movements. Try moving your character from side to side. Yeah. You did it! Walking back and forth is a basic method for adjusting the position of your character. Who knew? Now try crouching. Holding it diagonally will crouch. Try jumping. Oh, we double jump now. Now it's time to learn basic attacks. First, let's cover weak attacks. Try pressing blue button while standing. Wow. First attack, is that the right button? No. Weak attack.
Over here! Come!
Crouch. Okay, so weak attack is X. I did it! Weak attacks have a short reach but are fast. Most characters crouch. Weak attacks hit low, which cannot be blocked with a standing block. Next, perform a strong attack. So we have strong attack is on X, and A is strong attack, X is weak attack. A is strong attack. The weakest persona attack will summon your persona for an attack. Push Y to attack with your persona. Okay. So that is a persona attack. And a persona attack. You do the weak persona attack, summon your persona for an attack. While powerful and long range, your persona gauge will decrease if your persona is attacked. Be careful. So strong persona attack. So we have strong and weak attacks for both personas.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Standard block is just holding back. Standing blocks can defend against jump attacks or light attacks, but be careful as it cannot defend against low attacks. Try performing a crouch block.
And stay down. And stay down. And stay down.
Good. Either crouch blocks defend against many moves other than jump attacks and all attacks, but they can block most moves on the ground. Only use standing blocks when necessary. To protect yourself in the air, use an air block.
Persona! Just getting started. Persona! Go get him! Go, Jiraiya!
Yes, so we can do air blocks, that's nice. Air blocks are useful to air combat. Yeah, air-to-air combat. Now that's what I was trying to do before, I was trying to dash.
You're not coming?
I was doing a double direction and then you've got to hold the last dash, okay. Dashing is useful. Tap. Twice backwards to backstep. Good. We can backstep. A high jump. Shall I push in and then jump? Is that it? There we go. You cannot do a double jump during a high jump. Apparently. Now let's try an aerial dash.
You're not coming?
Okay. That's quite tricky. Let's try moves that can be done while you're being knocked back. Take a hit from an opponent and hold one of the attack buttons while you're in midair.
Go, Jiraiya! Persona! Go, Jiraiya! Go get him! Go get him! Persona! Yes! Here goes! You're not coming?
Good. You can air block your opponent onto attacks. Push left, right, up while using air recovery to determine the direction to recover in. This time you'll learn the move when you've been knocked to the ground. Take a hit from the opponent. Hold one of the attack buttons.
And stay down! And stay down! And stay down! You're not coming?
Ground recovery. That seems like a weird mechanic. I mean, it's kind of like a attack block. Now let's explain counters. Yes, okay. Try hitting the opponent when they are in the middle of an attack.
Come get me! Come get me! Come get me! You're not coming?
When you get a counter to occur, you will deal more damage to the opponent than normal opponents. Stumble backwards and only need to follow with even more powerful moves. With enemy attacks and aim for counters.
You're not coming?
Auto combo system allows you to perform your combo with just one button. Stand near your opponent and rapidly push. Light attack.
Damn it!
Range and line.
Now I'm pissed! Sheesh! Crap! Just getting started! Crap! Sheesh! You're not gonna... Crap! Just getting started!
You gotta hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sheesh! Crap! Now I'm pissed! Crap! Just getting started! Crap! Just getting crap! Just getting started! Crap! Just getting started! Just getting started! Crap! Just getting started! Crap! Just Just getting started! Just getting started!
So you just... There doesn't seem to be any skill to that at all. It's just a matter of just whacking A button over and over and over and over and over again. Beginners should put this feature to use. Peak combat system though should chain your attacks again. Right, so weak attack, strong attack, weak persona, strong. So 1, 2, 3. I wish it was giving you a timing screen or a timing indicator. Swift strike. So I don't know which button they're doing on.
You're not coming?
And release the S. S holds this stimulation to perform a variety of moves with just press off the single button. This can't be used if your opponent is another player. It lets those new to fight against pull off moves like a pro. All attack is powerful attack that cannot be blocked.
You're not coming?
Well, I guess these systems are a little bit similar to the way that the Street Fighter 6 beginner mode is, where it's just simplifying the control systems.
You're not coming?
It's kind of counter to how I generally play fighting games. So, all out attack, all out rush. Didn't we just do that?
You're not coming? No crap! Not bad! No crap! Not bad! Not bad! You're not coming? Not bad!
No, it's not working. So we have to do that
You're not coming?
and finish. So yeah, okay. So when we just to combo that. So it's the 2 attack buttons. Then you repeatedly push it. Then you hit on the strong persona.
You're not coming?
Master this, I don't think so. Sweeps.
You're not coming?
Invincibility attack.
You're not coming? Just getting started.
Okay, so that's a throw counter. Each move costs you some of your HP, so for instance, counter moves that need to take a hit from the opponent to activate. And then the throw move. And we can do mid-air throws.
No escape! Damn it!
And throw escapes when you see the exclamation mark. Right, now, skills. Circular motion.
Over here! Over here! Go!
You're not coming? Just getting started.
We did it again. Okay, so now it's a dual button combo. Oh, I hate these ones. I always end up missing at least one of the curls. Right, there we go.
Easy on. Crap! Just getting started.
Definitely easier to do that with a stick than it is to do it with a controller, I tell you. You're losing out on these games if you're not using the stick. Right, let's try skill boosting Ziding as well. When you have 75 or more SP, input the same command as Ziding. And then for the final input, push the simultaneous buttons of the Persona attacks.
Go! Go! What? Go!
We did do it, but we definitely missed some of those quarter circle inputs.
You're not coming?
When your HP gets below a certain point, you will awaken and take damage from your opponent until you have reached the awakened state.
Over here! Come!
Max SP will rise to 150, you will gain 50 SP. And you could use your awaken SP skill, which could turn the table.
You're not coming?
So it's a back circle it wants to do now. A back quarter circle.
Crap! Just getting started. You're not coming? Easy on. Crap! Just getting started. Easy on. Crap! Sheesh.
We got there in the end. Again, I'm missing the quarter circles, but I'm having to do it a second time. So again, no, we missed one of those.
You're not coming? Damn it!
I haven't bought one of those sticks where the inputs for the directionals are the buttons. So there's no stick at all on those ones. It's supposed to make fighting games a little bit easier.
Persona! Here goes!
Reversal burst.
You're not coming?
Can't be used when your persona is broken. How are the personas getting broken? When you're not being attacked, you can perform a max burst instead, and when the burst gauge is full, the word burst is shown. Max burst one of the burst speeds and lets out a yellow shockwave. So I'm going to get into the game now, and I'm going to forget all this. Evasive action.
You're not coming?
You can perform a jump attack and mid-air skills while hopping, but not a double jump.
You're not coming?
Aerial turns. Cancel jumps. After hitting the opponent with the persona, try inputting a jump cancels. Dash cancels. Cancels are something I've never properly mastered, I don't think. Persona break occurs when the persona takes... So, could have explained this before you were telling us before. Try attacking your opponent's persona to cause persona to break.
Here goes!
We hit the Persona. See what happens when you're frozen. Try getting hit directly by dry ice. Push repeatedly to break out. We did it. When we're shocked, we can still use special moves.
Just getting started. Over here. Over here. Over here.
Good. When you're panicked, when you're in a panic state, left and right in the action pad are reversed. Oh no. Can you perform a backstep?
You're not coming?
Yes. That's a bit weird. Fatal attacks occur when the counters powerful move giving you a punch. Deal more damage push while crouching to punish the opponent's
Over here.
attack.
Come get me. Yikes. Come get me. Yikes. Oh crap. Sheesh. Come get me. Yikes. Come get me. Yikes. Come get me. Yikes. Come get me. He's right. Crap. Just getting started. Fighting you has got me fired up.
Fatal counters occur when the opponent
You're not coming?
unleashes a special spam attack. Try to counter.
Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this.
Easy enough.
Crap. Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this. Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this. Woo!
Did I counter?
Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do
I don't
this.
think so.
Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this.
No, definitely not getting the timing there.
Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this. Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this. Woo! Come. Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this. Woo! Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this. Woo! Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this. What? You're not coming? Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this.
This is... I don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
It's showtime. What? All right, let's do this. Woo! Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this. Chicago, it's showtime. All right, let's do this.
I have no clue
Chicago,
the timing for that
it's
one
showtime.
at all. Can we
let's
skip
do
over
this.
that one? Gosh, can't skip over it without going back. Tutorial select. Let's to that one. Try backstepping and walking backwards and moving from the opponent for an extended period of time. Punishment awaits those without the will to fight.
You're not coming?
Danger. Negative penalty.
That's very strange. By being the first to connect an attack, you will get first attack bonus. Guard cancel. While blocking an attack, push towards the opponent simultaneously.
You're not coming? Okay, wait! Sheesh! Okay, wait! Just getting started! Okay, wait! Sheesh!
Okay, we did that, alright. This game has definitely got more mechanics than I was expecting it to have. Guard cancel evasive action is excellent dodge maneuver that costs 50 on the SP gauge. While blocking your opponent, try doing This one simultaneously.
Persona! Over here! Over here! Over here! Over here!
Good. So that's an evasive block. Push backwards on the virtual pad just before an opponent's first attack to perform an instant block.
Here we go! 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 Here we go!
Different sound effect. Can you hear the difference? If you do too early, it's just like a lower sound. So I got quite an audio cue on that one.
You're not coming?
You can perform a combo by super cancelling skills to SP skills. When Swift Strike connects, try inputting the command. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. So this is a heavy Persona attack. I'm never gonna get this. It's gonna require way too much precision.
Crap! Shields up! Damn it! Crap! Just getting started! Sheesh! Crap! Just getting started! Crap! Sheesh! Crap! Just getting started! Shields up! Damn it! Crap! Shields up! Damn it! Shields up! Now I'm pissed! Shields up! Now I'm pissed!
Now we did manage it after about 4 attempts. Super cancelling is possible with most SP skills. And the SP skills that occurs during an auto combo is super cancel. Yeah. Fucking hard to do as well. One more cancel uses 50 SP to cancel an attack recover time. After hitting with a swift strike, push that simultaneously.
Sheesh! Nice try! Just getting started!
That's another cancel.
You're not coming?
Using one more burst, you can use a shockwave from the burst to form a combo.
Just getting started!
And then one more burst launch and opponent in the air. Follow it with a combo and deal major damage. An instant kill is a flash move that finishes off your opponent no matter how much health remains. That sounds deadly. 1, 2, 3 down plus combo.
Crap! Just getting started!
Let's end this. 1,000 die while 1,000,000 are born.
How is an instant kill in any way nice in the game? Boom, boom, boom. See that I turned off FreeSync as well. We're still only getting 60 frames per second. So it must be frame rate.
You're not coming?
Instant kill. Well, we didn't do all of the. Now it wants us to practice, does it? Versus do all the moves by selecting shadow type for the character.
You're not coming?
Are we just going through this stuff again now?
Damn it! You're not coming?
Shadow Frenzy.
You're not coming?
Shadow Frenzy. Bloody hell.
Just getting started! started! You're not coming? Oh, bad! Oh, crap! Yikes! Oh, crap! Yeesh. Oh, just getting started! Oh, crap! Yeesh. Yikes! Oh, crap! Just getting started! Yeesh. Oh, yeesh. Just getting started! Oh, yeesh. Yikes! Oh, crap! Yeesh. Oh, crap! Oh, crap! Just getting started! Oh, crap! Oh, yeesh. Oh, crap! Just getting started! Oh, just getting started! You're not coming? Oh, just getting yikes! Oh, crap! Yeesh. Oh, yeesh. Oh, yeesh. Oh, crap! Just getting started! Oh, crap! Yeesh. Oh, just getting started! What? Oh, crap! Just getting started!
No, I'm not getting that at all. Tutorial select. Oh, that's the last one.
Just getting started! Oh, crap! Just getting started! What? What? You're not coming? Oh, crap! Just getting yikes!
Oh, come on, that was it, surely.
Oh, just getting started! Yikes! Oh, yeesh! Oh, crap! Just getting started! Oh, crap! Yeesh! Yikes! Oh, crap! Just getting started! Oh, crap! Yeesh! Oh, just getting started! Oh, just getting started! Oh, crap! Just getting started! Oh, just getting started! What?
No. Oh, I can't do that. Right, main menu. Let's have a look at the story mode then. Episode 1, Mysterious Guest. CPU will fight for you when auto mode is on. I don't want auto mode. Select a story.
So you will not require our assistance. Is that correct?
No, that's not correct.
Very well. In that case, there is nothing more to be said.
Is there not?
As for your presence here, this room is ordinarily only accessible to those bound by a contract.
Am I bound by a
You are
contract?
fated to refine your power. You will most definitely require our assistance, eventually.
Eventually.
Until we meet again, farewell.
Don't know where, don't know when. Is that it? No, this is the location in the Velvet Room.
Most intriguing.
Thanks, Igor.
Are you certain about this? Our
Not
domain is
really.
indivisible from the destiny of our guests.
This is just word salad.
Nothing meaningless happens in this room, which can only mean that the fate of our visitor just now will be...
Margaret?
Pardon. I spoke out of turn. We are only allowed to watch over and assist those guests who are bound by the terms of the contract.
Indeed.
You said that without moving your lips.
So, the young man Yu Narukami is tied to our recent guest's fate. I wonder what fate, or rather, encounter will await him. Yu Narukami. Now that's a guest who never ceases to amaze.
It's the food court. We're in the corner of the chaotic, as usual, June food court.
I had a hunch this was gonna happen.
Did you?
Well, your hunch isn't getting us anywhere. What are we supposed to do? There's not a single open seat.
That's just how it goes at Junes during Golden
Sit on the
Week.
floor.
And on Children's Day at that. If it wasn't this busy, we'd be out of business by now.
Today's Children's Day?
Huh?
I should have brought Nanako.
That's what you're worried about?
Watching the kids run around, I think back to Nanako's face when I told her I'd be going out. She looked like she wanted to say something. I feel bad I didn't ask her about it. Given what we came to talk about, I couldn't take her with me. I wonder if she's watching TV alone now, like she usually does.
Yo, senpai!
Sounds
I
like
got
a
us some
fantastic
seats.
person.
Ooh, good job, Kanji!
That's pretty impressive, Kanji. Especially for you.
Especially for you.
Damn it, Ted! Leave the especially for you part out next time.
All right, break it up. No fighting, guys.
Let's go, Yukun.
Right.
Yukun. That's a very dangerous word. It's one letter away from being very naughty. Yukoki spurring us on, we move to the seats. Can you say there's a table for 4 with 6 chairs he found somewhere. He's not very good at maths then, is he? After waiting for everyone to be seated, Yuzuki clears his throat as if to drive away all of the noise.
So it's a great day out and,
Dude, I don't think this is the time for that.
well, how else should I start off? Look at the size of this crowd.
I'd say I made the right call showing up like this.
What? With your shirt unbuttoned?
If I came in my usual costume, the little kids would be swarming my adorable bod. I'd be mobbed.
Okay.
Oh yes, I've seen how the children
what to
tear off
say
your
to
fur
that.
from time to time.
Wow! Are you being nice to me, Yuki-chan? Has our love finally blossomed?
Huh? Of course it hasn't.
Shot down as always.
I'm shocked.
It's because you never learn.
Well, let's get down to business. We didn't get to talk much yesterday after all.
Are these people friends? Has this them been friends to each other? I nod to Chi. We gathered here yesterday after seeing Labra's off, but there wasn't time to go and down and talk about what happened. What happened? In the end, we agreed to leave the details to tomorrow, which is now today.
Don't worry about the crowd. Let's start the investigation team meeting anyway.
Yeah, though we are missing 2 people.
Are you?
It's just not the same without our full roster of pretty girls. Oh, not only Rise-chan, but Nao-chan couldn't be here either.
Well, it's not like the other day, where we just lost contact with Rise.
She seems really
Rise.
busy. She said she had work during the holidays too. At least we got to talk to her yesterday.
Yeah, Nato-kun's job is keeping her busy too. I guess it's the same old for them.
Naoto-kun knew things about what happened that not even we did. Apparently she knew about Mitsuru-san and her friends
Well,
from the start.
story mode definitely has a lot of story.
Thanks to her, though, we got some good information.
I mean, I shouldn't be massively surprised given it
Well
is
then, let's
a
get everyone up to speed on
Persona
what
based
happened using
game.
that info.
But this is more of a fighting game. You'd think there'd be a bit more fighting in the story. Yuzuki's right. So much has happened in these past few weeks, and none of us have a good grasp on it all. We need to sort through what we've learned again. We need
What
to
was
get
it that
into the
started
ring.
it all? Midnight Channel again, I guess. I thought I was dreaming for a good chunk of it, so it's not really hitting me.
The Midnight Channel, that's TV World. We helped to restore peace in it. It ended up being used by someone else in Labra's incident. Oh, now we've got some... Labra is the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. A girl with a mechanical body who was stolen from the Kirijo's group, one of Japan's biggest conglomerates. Someone threw her into the TV world. But Labrys faced her other suppressed self there by accepting it. She awoke to her persona that mostly wrapped things up. However...
So who exactly was it that put Labrys inside the TV? And why?
MTV.
At first, I thought the culprit was jealous of my popularity and tried to break us friends up.
Mm-hmm. But that wasn't it. Their goal was to disrupt our hearts by making us fight each other, and then steal our personas after they returned to being shadows.
Now Toh said as much too.
I don't know. Turning them back to shadows and stealing them. That doesn't sound like something just anyone could pull off.
Maybe not, but we know for certain that the culprit was using that method to try and gather powerful shadows.
Gathering shadows, huh? That's definitely not something any normal person would do.
Yeah, you think? The atmosphere darkens after Yuzuki's remark. During the silence, I recall the events leading up to yesterday. We had once again entered the TV world to figure out why the Midnight Channel was broadcasting it. What we found there was a strange fighting tournament called the P1 Grand Prix. At the heart of it was Labrys. Having gone through severe trials as a weapon with her heart, she gave birth to a shadow, a suppressed version of herself, which twisted her dream of wanting to be a normal schoolgirl. It all resulted in the P1 Grand Prix, designed to pit people against their friends. After we entered the TV, we got wrapped up in battle just like Labrys' shadow plan, and we were forced to fight one another. We also met members of a mysterious organization known as the Shadow Operatives, who were in search of Labrys and their leader, Mitsuru Kirijo, who's CEO of the Kirijo Group. It was with their help that we conquered the tournament. They were using the power-up personas before we were. It was reassuring, in a way, to meet people who deal with shadows day in and day out. But the case isn't over yet. We couldn't find out why the culprit put Labrys in the TV to begin with. We don't even know who did it. Missouri-san and her people seem to have some idea, but that doesn't mean we can ignore what happened in our town. So we made a decision to investigate the case on our own, too.
That reminds me. How are things inside the TV?
Who knows? The thought suddenly crossed my mind, so I asked Teddy. Is Teddy somebody else now? After we settled the first case, the TV wouldn't... world turned into a beautiful place. It wasn't that way anymore during the P1 Grand Prix. I wonder what happened after we saved
Still the
Labrys.
same. It should go back to normal eventually, but the P1 Grand Prix had such an effect that it's still noisy there. Oh, but,
And what?
But what? Quit mumbling and just spit it out.
Well said, Candy.
It's hard to say for sure, but I sense these weird presences. They feel kinda like shadows, but not really.
Weird presences? You mean there's something strange in there?
I don't really know.
What could it be? The culprit, maybe?
Maybe, but maybe not.
We all look at each other after hearing Teddy's evasive answer. Something's in the TV world. It can only be a shadow, someone beside us who knows about that world, or someone who can use a persona.
Huh? How would that make sense? The culprit wasn't a persona user, right?
He did say that he used Labrys because he couldn't enter the TV world himself.
That's right, the only people who can enter the TV world are persona users. For a normal person to get in, they would have to enter alongside a persona user. If someone who doesn't know a persona falls in for whatever reason, they're in serious danger. Either the shadow's already dwelling in there, or their own shadow might end up killing them.
So,
that would be a
wouldn't that
horrible
mean
ending.
this weird thing Ted's talking about can't be our bad guy?
Probably
Or
not.
maybe the culprit can shove people into a TV even though he's not a persona user.
You think, Kanji? I can understand Kanji's doubts, but unfortunately we don't have enough information right now to say either way.
There's one more thing that bothers me.
What's that?
What is it?
It's something Naoto said.
What did he say? I'll tell everyone what Natsu left me with yesterday. He said that when Zuri-san's plane was hijacked after a diversion from Labra's kidnapping, the hijackers had no memory of their actions. They might have been brainwashed or hypnotized, but either way, it couldn't have been done by a normal person.
There's so much we don't know.
You think?
No matter what the culprit was trying to do, if he was after us in the TV world, I doubt this case will wrap itself up.
I doubt it too.
I agree.
Let's go and fight then.
Then does that mean?
Yes, fight.
Too bad for Mitsuru-san, but we're gonna ignore her request not to get involved.
Good. When Mizori-san and the people left, they told us not to get involved any further with the case. We knew why. They said that, of course. They were worried about our safety.
Ah! So the investigation team's back in business.
Yes.
Yep. I feel a little bad doing this to Mitsuru-san, but we can't just leave this be. We can fight too. And heck, this is our town, so it's practically our duty to do this.
Certainly,
I'm
Chi.
in too. After all, Plus,
Good
I
on you,
can't sit
Teddy.
on the sidelines after seeing what this culprit did to my world. It had gotten so peaceful thanks to you guys.
I knew they felt this way, but I nod firmly after seeing everyone still in agreement.
So it's decided.
Yes.
We have to return the favor of getting stuck with those strange epithets, too.
Everyone looks away briefly after hearing this. Those nonsense nicknames that got broadcast during the P1 Grand Prix made no small stir in our daily lives. Although personally,
About that makes me so mad. What was that carnivore whose discarded womanhood stuff all about?
I've no clue.
I could swear people cross the street now when they see me.
Really?
Not a bad
I was
thing.
actually pretty impressed.
Huh? Is that how you think of me, Yukon?
No, that's not what I meant.
That reminds me. You seem to like that Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel nickname.
Did he?
Sensei, have you awakened to a new name? Should I call you Kingpin from now on?
Yes, please, Teddy. What if it's just my imagination? That's what Yuzuki said just now. Hurts worse than a nickname. All I meant was that those nicknames weren't that bad. I was honestly impressed at how precise all those taunts were in striking at each other. Hang-ups.
This sure has turned out to be some golden week. And after you took the time to come see us, too.
No kidding. Shit got stirred up the day you came back. Like someone planned it that way.
Everyone nods. I think
That
there might not be any
actually does
fighting in the
still bother
story
me a
mode.
bit.
It is purely a story mode.
What do you mean?
Shall we skip through this and see?
Well, I guess...
Because I think that's a lot of story now. But I don't know. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Now we just need to
Never
know.
mind.
I just want to know
Don't worry.
if this is just story.
Yeah, you're-
Come on.
Hey,
Oh,
It was the end. We didn't.
oh,
action.
Rainy.
In any...
okay. I'll
Cool.
What do you...
If the... Is it...
Dodge?
Just a visual novel.
and then
On the.
no, I d- Oh,
Oh, you mean the big. So, the day you not only.
I think it
can't
might
act-
just be story.
Look, don't. So long as you.
hey.
No.
Yeah.
The strong win, while
the
weak disappear.
I think maybe we do have a
The hottest battles in
game
all
then.
history. The goddess of victory is waiting to descend upon the ring. P1 fans, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Are you
Finally.
ready?
Come on.
Time to let loose! An all-out war!
The contestants in the previous P1 Grand Prix have returned for another tournament, right on the heels of the last one.
How lucky for us.
These warriors will create another legend here at the world-shattering P1 Ring! battles of honor, battles of will. Sparks will fly. Some fight for pride, some fight for glory. Will this be decided by pure muscle, or will a battle of wits determine the outcome?
I don't think wits are going to determine anything, to be honest. But the mashing, that's what's going to do it.
Things are heating up! Tonight, who will win the title of champion? Who will be crowned with the winner's wreath?
Probably not me.
Whose tale of glory will resound for generations? All that remains are the dreams of the warriors. As the Grand Prix plunges into its final chapter, the P1 climax is...
barely getting started! Did you see that? What the hell?
Do we?
Hey!
I thought we were going to get to play then. The game.
Huh? What's going on here?
Are we going to get to play? Come on. Just want to know.
What in the world? The town! A red fog?
That's a big moon.
What?
And best I'll make it will.
Come on. I just want to know if we're going to fight. Right, I think it's fair to say that there is no fighting.
Is that Mitsuru-san?
I think it is purely story. Challenge opponents from around the world. And... shall we see if anybody is in fact... Cannot find the P-card information. Yes. Downloading. Let's have a look. Search rooms. Let's see if there's anybody playing. So there's 2 rooms. I suppose that's better than nothing, eh? What about ranked matches? Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between...
I just wanted to see if there was anybody playing it. So, there are a couple of people playing it online. The score attack, what's Golden Arena then? We'll have a quick look at that.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Welcome.
Very well.
I don't dare even blink!
How is this different to the other mode then?
Thank you for coming. Let's begin.
I'll erase your existence.
Are you ready?
Not really.
Both of you get the process.
Failed.
Run 'em ragged. Yeah, keep 'em coming. How dare you do this? A failure. Keep it up. Look down. How you dare me?
Yeah, I can't really see how this mode is different to the
Forgive me. There is work that must be done.
pattern mode.
They're playing for keeps.
Is it some kind of thing we've got to do to
Thank you for
score
coming.
points?
Let's
We
begin.
didn't do a payout round there.
I'll show you my power.
Scooby-Doo.
Are you ready?
Impressed. Feel my fury. I failed. Freeze! I failed. Artemisia! Here! I failed! Here! Here! In trouble! Isn't the end! I failed! Artemisia! Here! Persona! Artemisia!
In there a little longer.
I feel my fury!
Finish him off.
Forgive me. There is work that must be done.
Well, this has been Persona 4 Arena Ultimax on the PC. As usual with these Persona themed games, the presentation is fantastic, and this game turned out to be a far more complex fighting game than I was actually expecting it to be. I thought it would be a fairly simple affair, but there were a lot of proper fighting combo systems in this. Cancels, counters, combos, air cancels, super cancels. Yeah, it's all in there. So it's a full-on fighting game. And I think you're probably going to have to practice this one a lot to get anywhere close to being good at it. These beginner-friendly combos are okay, but I think sometimes they just tend to get in the way a little bit if you've played a lot of fighting games. But I did like the presentation. I think the game seems reasonably decent as a fighter. It's a bit of a shame there aren't many more people playing it online. You can't have everything. And from that point of view, it seems quite difficult to recommend, really, just as a single-player experience. I mean, especially when you've got things like Street Fighter 6, which is a fantastic fighting game and very active online community, and well worth picking up because it's got all of the single player modes as well. And you can pick that up for 30 quid these days. But overall, I think this one is a fairly decent fighter. And another one struck off the list of unplayed games. I shall be back again at the weekend with another game for my bun of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant evening and I shall see you later.